G'day everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are still in the Putrid Bog. We are here because we are essentially just collecting all of our rewards as a result of defeating the hag, or Auntie Ethel. The frog, I guess, turned out to just be a normal frog, and it did give us a bit of a reward though, which is nice. I initially suspected that Marina may have been the frog, but that's not the case. There's a few things that we want to do in this episode, and the first thing is I sort of want to go back to the, the lower sort of dungeon where Auntie Ethel was keeping Marina, particularly the noxious gas area. Because, yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there's perhaps some loot to be had or some secrets to be revealed there. So I'm kind of curious to see if we can find anything else in that area. So we'll go ahead and do that. Jeez, Lupus is being difficult already. We haven't even gone 5 minutes into the episode and he's already becoming a bit of a pain. So I'm gonna use that teleportation circle thing to get back to her workshop. And hopefully we can just explore and backtrack from there.
And these things have stayed interesting. These boots have seen everything.
Come on, Lupus. I don't know why that's so hard. Get him down there.
Should have wished to live in more interesting
Okay, let's go.
times.
And just looking around this area, I don't really think that there's anything that we have missed. These letters, I wonder if we should be picking them up. I know, I've been reading all of them. Sometimes I accidentally pick up some stuff that we're supposed to read, and I don't really know if it's worth doing that, because I feel like maybe it clutters up our inventory a little bit, but anyway. Yeah, I was also interested in just double checking that the corpse for Auntie Ethel is still here, because she did mention something about, trying to revive herself, so that is a little bit worrying for the future. Is that something that I can jump towards?
Indolence breeds madness.
Maybe not. But yeah, anyway, let's backtrack. And one of the things that I remember seeing while we were making our way down here is there seemed to be a door similar to the one that we had to go through to get us to the masked people. And yeah, I was sort of wondering whether or not we can sort of go through that door. Or maybe there's a little bit more to be discovered.
What to do?
The vent. Okay, so that's a vent that was maybe producing the noxious gas, I'm guessing?
Assume nothing. Without delay. A trap. Just as I expected.
Let's quickly disarm this. Alright, very good. So should hopefully be able to traverse here without too many issues. Obviously still wanting to be careful about any other traps that might be around.
Moving in.
Okay, here we are. So, yeah, this is the thing that I think I spotted on our way down. There was noxious gas everywhere, so I didn't really want to mess with it too much, but I'm hoping we can sort of maybe try to get through somehow. I can't really interact with this thing, though. So perhaps maybe we just need to attack it, similar to the way we did when we got through the last time. Too high.
Action, not reaction.
Well, it's not too high for Lae'zel, so that's good. Oh, and apparently everyone else can actually follow. Was not prepared for that, but anyway, Shadowheart can stay down there. Yeah, let's try attacking this thing. Medium toughness. Okay. That hasn't exactly done anything for us. Can we just simply traverse? No. What? No.
You have my attention.
Now I'm just confused. Is this even a door then? Maybe not. Maybe it's not anything that we can go through.
No.
Or perhaps maybe there's another trick to it. I can't speak to it though, that's the thing. Maybe... is there a switch or something? To open the door? I don't really see anything, unless maybe... can we re-interact with the orb? I think once we interacted with the orb that one time, it became sort of innate and, you know, you couldn't really do anything with it anymore. So I doubt that we could do anything with the orb. Is there anything here that we can interact with, maybe?
Swift as my feet can carry.
Maybe I should just ungroup everyone and... what about the torch? Yeah, I didn't really think that that would do anything, but you never know. That time it didn't give us any message, though, about toughness.
Action, not reaction.
Okay, still giving us the same message. Alright, is there anything else around here? You know, another possibility could be that if we decided to make a deal with the hag to try and cure ourselves, for instance, perhaps maybe that could have been a room that we would have gone through to, I don't know, maybe escape from the hag, or maybe it's part of that sort of quest line, and maybe it's no longer accessible to us because of the choices that we've made. I don't know, could be, guys, but in the absence of any clues as to how to open the door, I'm thinking that we might want to just like move on and let's see if we can continue on our quest. So yeah, I don't know what to do here. and I don't think I'm going to spend more time on it. Not for the moment, at least, until the game sort of tells us, you know, or gives us a hint on whether or not we need to come back here. So, let's make our way back. I was about to go to camp. I don't want to do that.
Alright, what now?
I do want to go back to the goblin camp, in fact. And this is because I need to know what's happened to the owlbear, or the owlbear cub. And obviously the last time we had interactions with the owlbear cub, you know, we did the sort of weird race thing. And I assumed that we managed to save it by, you know, I guess winning the race by telling the owlbear where to go. But judging by some of the comments that I've received recently, perhaps maybe that's not the case, and maybe the owlbear is still in danger of being eaten. So, anyway, there are plenty of goblins here, so we need to be careful. And I'm sort of thinking we want to try and pick them off one by one, to try and reduce the amount of combat that we have where we are going to be overwhelmed. The big issue that I have is the group of goblins that are around this area, and I feel like if I trigger one of them, we will likely go into combat with the entire group. So yeah, we need to keep that in mind. Is there a way for us to pick off more of these goblins little by little? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take care of this guy here, because he's on his own. So let's go ahead and do that.
All's well that ends.
I think we should be able to use blue for this. Do have disadvantage, we're still maybe a little bit too far away. 95 over here, so that's pretty good. And then I probably want Gale to close in here as well. And we'll keep Gale prepared nearby. And should be able to cast spells from here. So yeah, let's go with this first, and just looking at the goblins that we have in the area. So there are the ones that are asleep. I am a little worried, there's a few of them, so as soon as one of them wakes up, obviously, you know, we'll be in some form of trouble. We've got some alcohol here, maybe we can sort of burn that for a bit of sort of environmental damage. They're unfortunately not in the pile or in the puddle of alcohol there, so I don't know how effective that's going to be. Right.
Such a long way down.
Let's just
I have a lot on my mind.
sneak
Well,
and
in it.
see if we can, yeah. So this gives us advantage. Hopefully we can just simply kill this guy. Oh, very nice. Okay. So we should be able to loot. And I think at this point, I should also be able to just check in on
With haste.
this dead adventurer. Yeah. I think last time we didn't have the opportunity to loot because there were those goblin children in the area as well. Take your stuff. And yeah, then we have these guys to deal with. I think if we start by taking this guy out, we may be able to then deal with this guy. That's all provided we do enough damage though, right? So 14 is our max, so we have to be quite lucky. 7, yeah, I mean, obviously we might be able to kill this guy. Then there are these up this way. Tricky.
I've got a long road ahead.
Go into sneak as well. And from here...
On my way.
Ooh, okay. From up there, we might be able to get him. Alright, sure. Let's reposition. I think I'll leave Gale where he is. But yeah, this should be decent because, I mean, presumably we should be able to funnel enemies here. We may also be able to funnel enemies here. I just don't know if these guys will be able to make the jump. If they can, that's a bit problematic. But if they can't, then they'll all have to sort of try and make their way to this ladder here, which will be very advantageous for us. Let me reposition some of our melee combatants. So,
action, not reaction.
Lae'zel, maybe come up this way.
Quickly then.
We'll hide you guys.
Let's get on with it. Have to keep low.
And Lupus, of course, we do want Lupus in with the rest that are hiding. So we'll put him up there. And Quoth, yeah, Quoth's a bit of a tricky one because we should be able to reposition Quoth pretty easily anywhere we want, so...
What to do?
But yeah, I think this is the most important thing here, so we definitely need to see if we can get this attack in. I really do hope no one can see what we're doing here, so...
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Okay, Gale is in combat, apparently.
No time to rest. That's a friendly looking shadow.
Okay. So Gale... Oh, okay.
Creator. Destroyer.
We haven't woken up these guys. I do like that, actually. Warlock Gurk. Okay. So this might actually be really, really good for us. If I can get Gale coming back up this way, that would be really good. I don't know if that is a possibility, though. I guess I can jump him down and then he can climb back up. What is quite important, though, is... I'm just having a look at who's in combat here. Okay, so Piddle hasn't joined us just yet, which means that... because he's a Booyag, he's probably offering, like, healing and stuff like that, right? So if we can prevent him from joining, that'd be good. Yeah, all of our guys, we want to pull them back this way, because I think if we can keep these guys sleeping, we won't have any issues from that side. So let's reposition.
There is
And Quoth, I think we can bring Quoth down this way. And Shadowheart a little closer.
My
Still.
faith protects me.
And
Onward.
might even cast like Bless or something like that. Lupus. Okay, so who do we have here? This guy's 12. 12. Should be able to try and kill both of them relatively quickly, you would hope. I think I'm going to start with a normal attack. And I think I should be able to reposition blue just over this side here. And that should allow both Lae'zel and Shadowheart to tank. Shadowheart, actually I will bring back a tiny little bit. Lupus can tank. And yeah, the issue with Gale here, so I need Gale to to retreat. Maybe it was not such a good idea to leave him in this position after all. I think I should be able to do that.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I don't fancy their chances.
We only have level 2 and level 3 spell slots, actually, I've just realized.
Taking my
Let's
time in the shadows.
do...
Allow me to demonstrate.
Sorry, let me just double check again what we can do. Yeah, alright. So we can get all 3. I don't know if it's a good idea attacking Gurgen at this point, and whether or not it's better to wait until he gets sort of closer this way before putting in some attacks, because I don't want to alert Piddle.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this, I think. Not quite enough, unfortunately. Oh yeah, there's the thing kicking in. We do have another action already. Extra attack. I can't remember if extra attack is only something that happens once every short rest or long rest, or how often it happens exactly, but I am happy to take another attack in. Why is this outside of normal range? Maybe... I mean, we've got, like, heaps of advantages, though. What I'm gonna do is actually maximize our kill potential here by doing damage to the next goblin. I'll cast Hunter's Mark a little later, I reckon. Oh, I just realized, guys, but that idea about going this way, I could have done that with Misty Step. God damn. Anyway. No use crying over spilt milk, as they say. Right, so happy with that. I think I'm going to pull Blue back just to be out of sight, because I think if we can get ourselves away from danger, that would be good. At least that means that there's fewer targets for these guys, especially considering they're ranged attackers.
Gone with the wind.
But yeah, I think it's time for Gale to do his thing with Magic Missile. It just seems a bit of a waste if I don't use some of my missiles on Gergen. So maybe I should. Maybe I should just do it. And if Piddle joins, it joins. Okay. He still hasn't realized what's going on. Let's bring you all the way back.
Swiftly now.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I'm starting to regret not using this when we were still in the right position. If I get a little closer, will that help? Nope. Alright. Okay. This is a lot of... This is a lot of goblins, guys. I'm concerned a little bit.
I need to concentrate.
Do I do bless on 3 people? I think so. We may as well. There's a few of our guys have already entered battle. Okay, so she's now joined battle as a result. And that's okay, because we don't really need her to do anything else for the time being.
One can't always be a gentleman.
I like the idea of Cloud of Daggers here. Fireball? I think they're probably all going to have to dash like somewhere around here, so I think I'm going to use Fireball later. But I think if there might be anything worthwhile, it could be Cloud of Daggers. And we just do Cloud of Daggers right in this position here. Yeah, we get a couple of them. And they'll all have to sort of, well, some of them anyway, will have to run through. So I do like the idea. And now... we can get Gale sort of moving back a little bit. Again,
Outflank,
out of danger.
Outsmart. I can't even catch my breath.
And blue. Let's get you back in this position. Do we want to do spike growth? How long does it last? 100 turns, apparently. That'll deprive us of an action, though. And I feel like getting an attack in on the ogre might actually be a better idea. Until I know that there are more enemies that are definitely going to be walking into the spike growth, I think maybe we should save that. So yeah, let's do... Might even do brace. Let's do Hunter's Mark first. And I'll take that extra attack. Thank you very much. Yeah, I definitely should have done brace though. But anyway, I can keep that for next time. The ogre is almost down. This is really good, actually. I've got some enemies approaching from this side. I was not expecting that, actually. Let's pull blue back again. End our turn there. Nice. So melee, melee, melee. This is maybe a good chance for us to use the spike thing. So... Okay, Lae'zel has been discovered.
My patience wanes.
Or has she? No, actually she's still out of combat. Alright, so not quite.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
It is Shadowheart's turn. And we may as well hurl some spells down there. But preferably stuff that doesn't require the use of spell slots. Or I could do spiritual weapon. That wouldn't seem like a bad idea. Okay, that's very close range. I'm thinking of hurling some fire.
Let's make this quick.
Wow. Was not expecting such a great performance there, but I like it though. If she can only perform that well all the time, I mean, mind you, we keep her around because of her ability to heal, so... let's see. Oh, Quoth is now in battle as well. Yeah, okay, it's been discovered. We might lose Quoth very soon. It's so confusing to decide whether or not you want to use a bonus action and consume a spell slot. I think we'll reserve the spell slot, to be honest. Which means that we can also pull Shadowheart back this way. Ooh, trying to get high ground. Interesting. Okay, they don't really have a lot of targets to work with, do they? They're kind of desperate.
What now?
So...
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I think what I'm gonna do is get blue in and we'll cast our new spell here, the Spike Growth, right here where the ladder is. Because all of these melee goblins are going to have to walk through it. So I think it'll be really good. Oh, okay, this is a concentration spell though, which will break Hunter's Mark. Do we even need Hunter's Mark? The cool thing about Hunter's Mark is that you can recast it, right? Which saves on spell slots. I am a little confused now.
Victory is assured.
If we do Melf's Acid Arrow down here, we'll be forcing a lot of these guys to run into it and therefore take damage, right?
Still breathing, despite everything.
This just has such a massive area though. It does sort of destroy a whole bunch of stuff in the area though, which, you know, is that really what we want? And for all intents and purposes, it may feel like it's permanent as well. Can you destroy the ladder? Maybe it is something you can destroy. I'm gonna do it right in that location there. Who knows, maybe we can sort of burn through it to try and nullify its effects, but I think that's a decent move. Right. From here, I'm thinking we want to leave everything up to Lae'zel. So, you know, even if these guys survive, they'll have Lae'zel and Lupus waiting for them up at the top of the ladder. So, I'll reposition Blue so that he can take a few pot shots at some of these guys from this position. So, that's at least the idea that I have for now. Look at me utilizing all of my tools. Trying to get better at it, guys. Anyway, let's... Oh, we can keep moving. Do we need to move, though? Maybe I want to just go and bring myself sort of out of sight.
Have to keep going.
I'll need to make my way back, obviously.
What fools these mortals be.
And with Gale... Yeah, I feel like maybe I could even move Gale up this way. We can maybe cast something on that guy. I don't think Piddle has sight lines over what's going on down here at all.
Certainly.
I'm just trying my best to make sure he's not joining the battle. Ice Knife. This might be good because we don't expend a spell slot on this one, I don't think. I could even send it down there, potentially, to maybe freeze a little bit of an area or something, but I reckon I'll just go for tack. Hopefully we get it. Nice. Okay. Still not discovered yet by Piddle, that's good. Yeah, let's end turn here. Oh, you sneaky bugger. He's managed to avoid it. I guess maybe doing this has prompted a few of these guys to try and go the long way. The long route. Quoth. I guess I'm going to bring Quoth out of danger. Is there even a point of us sort of bringing Quoth in? I could probably kill the ogre, potentially. Should I? Maybe. Because I don't mind losing Quoth anyway. Oh no. No. Alright. Well, at least he'll be a distraction. They'll have to take action against him. So. Or die. Yeah, they're all trying to come around this way. All good. Shadowheart. What do we want Shadowheart to do? Very good question. Yeah, I guess Shadowheart can try and deal even more damage here. 55%, got high ground. Yeah, we'll try it. That's decent. And if he walks on any of this, you know, he'll either die or be very close to death. I don't really think I want to take any more action with Shadowheart though, so... I mean, things are going really, really well for us. I could get Gale to flee combat. That way we'll be able to move him around a little bit freely. Because I am sort of relying on these guys to come up this way and for Lae'zel to actually participate in the fight. Or should I try... I guess maybe I should try and get Gurk, because he's a bit far and he probably is going to try to cast, like, spells at us. So maybe it's better if we try to whittle him down from here. Yeah, and I might even be able to take Blue in a little closer and see if we can finish him off that way. Right, let's end our turn here.
Still on my feet.
And yeah, it is Blue's turn again. We do have an angle. We are at disadvantage though, but I'm willing to give this a try.
What do I have to lose?
Nice. Things are going very, very well for us. Additional action? I mean, sure. This extra action thing is just so powerful. I can't believe that we can actually do that, and how powerful it is. Yeah, let's end our turn here. Yeah, there's no real need for us to cast Hunter's Mark. Yeah, walk into the things? No? Okay. Let's get you back up this way. And back up this way, maybe. Oh, I've woken these guys up. God damn it. Alright. Piddle is still out of combat though. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that's happened, but that's a good thing. We'll see how these guys decide to join the battle, because they could perhaps maybe be coming for us from this position, in which case Blue and Gale are in danger. I could recast the Cloud of Blades somewhere here.
Let's finish
But yeah,
this.
we'll sort of have to see. Maybe it's a good idea for us to reposition Shadowheart at this point. Yeah, I'm sort of thinking about things. Even Lae'zel and maybe even Lupus need to reposition sometime soon. Sorry about that cut, guys. Just had to step away for a little bit. Where were we? I did actually have to step away for a few hours, actually. Shadowheart. We are... well, Shadowheart doesn't really need to do too much, I feel. No one needs healing or anything like that. Perhaps maybe I can cast another Firebolt from this position, or can we get a Guiding Bolt? No, sorry, a Sacred Flame in there? I don't know if we'll actually be able to reach. I guess we can, 60%. Give it a try. Oh my god. I'm starting to feel like the Firebolt is maybe a better option than using Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame has consistently been very disappointing, although sometimes it kicks ass, but very few times. Right. Well, I suppose I can pull Shadowheart back again. Sort of leave her out of sight, so to speak. But yeah, this group is going to be the one to watch out for. So maybe even I should be getting Shadowheart a little bit further up this way, starting to defend our two squishier companions, squishier characters. Let's see. Yeah, he can get an attack in from that position over there. He'll move up a little bit closer, but maybe that's not even what we want to do. Maybe what we want is to do Cloud of Daggers somewhere around here. What if we do like a fireball, since we are going to have to use our level 3 spell slots? Might not be a bad idea. Just trying to see if we have any other targets in the area, but I think maybe not. We probably only have these guys remaining. So
Step by step.
let's just see if we can close the distance a little bit. Path interrupted. Okay, so I sort of need a clearer path here. These guys are probably still going to need to dash. And yeah, I'm really not 100% sure if they can actually come up this way. I think this is not a bad move though, Cloud of Daggers. Compared to everything else that we have access to. Maybe Melf's Acid Arrow isn't such a bad thing. Because if they do come up this way to jump, they'll have to walk into the acid and come up this way. I could put a whole bunch of people to sleep. I'm a little bit confused here, but the thing that I'm worried about is these guys needing to come down this way, for instance, and come up the ladder, and perhaps maybe they don't have the strength to jump up this way. But I could be absolutely wrong about it, right? So yeah, let's try Melf's Acid Arrow. For one, I haven't exactly used this in the past, so it'd be nice to be able to at least use it once. Yeah, so a bit of acid there. I don't know if it's the best range. We'll cross our fingers and hope that these guys actually need to traverse through it. But they have been pretty smart with the Bed of Thorns over here, whatever skill that was called. Anyway, we still have some movement on Gale, and I think it's probably a good idea that we pull him back this way. And we're going to try and get him as far away as possible from all these melee characters, obviously.
Blood comes easy these days.
How much HP do these guys have? Like, not heaps and heaps, but
Can't slow down.
I'm just trying to think of when I want to use Brace. We still have disadvantage. Let's do this. That's pretty good. He might die from the acid. Oh, I've apparently managed to remove the acid from him, so I'm not entirely sure how that worked. Oh yes, and there's the extra attack. I keep forgetting about this. Nice. And I can probably get Hunter's Mark in as well, so I will do that. And yeah, let's try and move back a little bit. Yeah, I actually forgot that we still have one guy here, which we need to try and deal with. Lae'zel still hasn't had the opportunity to join in on this fight. We have been doing relatively well, all things considered.
Still in shadow.
So we could have her sort of jump down this way. The problem is, I don't know if we'll be able to get her to jump back up. So I'm thinking maybe what we want to do is to actually get her repositioning back up this way, because if these guys do actually get close enough, then, you know, at the very least, we'll be ready for them. Yeah, a few targets here and there. I'll move her up pretty close. I wonder, like, if I jumped in, I don't think I'll be able to actually take any action. Again, just making some assumptions here. Because she won't have the initiative for it. I don't know. I mean, I kind of want her in the thick of it, though. Yeah, so she's going to move much, much later. So if we try to fly somewhere, yeah, get a attack of opportunity there. Not exactly what we want. Let's try and put blind on. Good. And now we should be able to move, right? Very good. And end our turn there. Yeah, these guys are gonna have to make a run for it. Yeah, there are actually still quite a few of these guys here. Just trying to see if I can spot the goblin that was sort of running around down here. I don't see him anywhere. Let's go up this way.
On the move.
And I'm gonna see if I can, yeah, do firebolt here. I think this is a good idea. Probably don't need this right now. Hang on, does Guided Strike always trigger only when we're about to miss? Because if it is, then you may as well use it, right? Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm sort of keeping Shadowheart as a healer, obviously. And making sure that she's ready to heal people when we need.
Pawn to Cleric 4.
Alright, so one more spell. Hopefully, we can get a few kills here. Nice. Seriously, is there any spell that's better than Magic Missile? I think Magic Missile is pretty OP. Love it. Okay, so... Oh yes, that's right. We can do Arcane Recovery. It is an action. We could do that in the next turn.
Where do I go from here?
Probably need a little bit more distance here. Yeah, that looks decent. Target is outside of normal range, I get it. But I'm willing to take the chance. Ooh, very nice. Big damage, didn't kill him though. And we've got our extra attack, obviously, so... Nice. Yeah, I mean... I don't know if we're going to see, like, enemies that have extra attacks as well, because I feel like having extra attacks is just really overpowered. I'm sort of thinking maybe I want to bring Quoth all the way this way. And I'm even sort of thinking maybe I'm going to get Quoth to sort of fly up this way. And that way we can sort of set him up to do a bit of a sneak attack. Possibly. Alright. End turn there, and... Lupus is nowhere to be seen in this fight. So perhaps maybe we need to get him in. And... I'm thinking maybe we just... Oh no. I did not realize that that was a little bit too high for him. I should have checked. I knew that Lae'zel... Oh no, I've triggered Piddle. Damn, okay. And now he's in battle as well. Okay, I didn't realize he had sight lines over here. Okay, that's fine. So we'll have Lupus ready for battle with anyone down in this area. Oh, there's still one more over here. They haven't even joined battle yet. Interesting.
Swift and lethal.
Alright. Let's get in there.
I will not know failure.
Ooh. Brutal. She can do another action, but we don't exactly have what it takes, I feel. I mean, I can take a chance here. What the hell happened there? He just disappeared. What? Alright, let's bring Shadowheart in.
Heading there.
And can she do anything from this position? Cure wounds, for instance, would be good. Or healing word. But we kind of need to be a little bit closer. Let's end our turn. I don't think there's anything that she can really do.
Unleash me.
Sort of want to keep our resources a little bit. Gale.
Onward.
Yeah, Piddle sort of just disappeared. He ran through this way. So I have no idea what happened exactly there, but... I don't think we can do too much here as well. as well.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. At the ready.
Alright. Let's do a dash. I have no idea what those sounds are, actually. Oh, maybe he's been ensnared or something like that. Prone. Difficult terrain. Maybe this is because of the jump that I made. Alright, that's a shame.
On the move.
I suppose I don't really have much of a choice here. Path is interrupted. Oh. Man. There's not really a lot of healing at all. Eesh. Still alive, though. Still don't know where Piddle is, actually. So very strange. I think I'm gonna do a dash.
Heading there.
Can we jump? Alright.
I speak.
Good.
They burn.
Can you please
Let's
get a little closer? Thank you. And I really want to try and kill this guy. Okay, right. He needs to be at the right angle, which is over there. Suppose I can recast Blade Ward. Not that it really will help us because we're not facing off against any melee enemies, but...
I won't give in.
Do I have a shot? No. Man, that's frustrating. Ooh! There's the owlbear. Yes, okay. We just need to make sure that nothing happens to the owlbear. Alright. Well, I guess there's no use here. Let's just end our turn. Play Zell. Let's get her moving in this direction.
True.
Don't think she can really do anything here. Unless I want to apply, like, poison, but... I feel like it's a bit of a waste. Yeah, that angle is just really frustrating, isn't it?
Have to keep going.
Do I want to burn through one of my spell slots to try and make this hit? Maybe not.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Oh yeah, he can only do arcane recovery out of... out of combat. I forget about that. Please. Nice. Alright. And Lupus has managed to survive as well. We are getting close to some more enemies though, down here. I might leave Lupus in that position.
Action, not reaction.
Lae'zel, can I get you to jump down there? Probably not still.
An
I'm
efficient
gonna
path.
get Lae'zel to jump down. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's good. And she could just jump down there and...
Indolence breeds madness.
Yeah, I want to sort of prepare ourselves over here for some of the guys that we might face down this way.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Everyone else, I think, can explore over this side. Yeah, so much for the idea of circling around Piddle. I mean, I didn't even manage to fight Piddle though, like, he pretty much disappeared, so I have no idea what happened there. But yeah, I just want to use Quoth to see if we can check out what's going on down here. And just to obviously see how many enemies we have remaining in the area. And yeah, this guy's like pretty much hostile, right? So... I think he's the only guy. So if we surround him, I think we'll have a decent enough time. So
Can't give up now.
let's
What path lies before?
position ourselves.
Let me work my magic.
Let's do arcane recovery. We'll recover a... I mean, why wouldn't you recover a level 3 spell slot? Or perhaps maybe these charges will determine how many spell slots we can recover. So if I wanted to recover a level 1 spell slot, I would be able to do 3 of them. Maybe that's the way it works. In which case... I didn't really get a chance to cast the fireball, although I don't think the fireball is probably a good thing to cast this time around. Let's do 1 level 2 and 1 level 1. Yeah, so I assume now I can go in and... Whoops, recover 1 level 1. Yeah,
Right.
that seems alright to me. So, a couple more spells up to the level 2 spell slot. And we are poised to strike.
No time to dally.
Shadowheart. Do we want her to go down to where Lae'zel is?
No time to
It
dally.
might not be a bad idea to do that.
Better get to work.
And I could throw some healing in for Lupus. Keep Lupus alive. It'll have to be a level 2 spell though.
Take you.
Yeah, I think that's pretty decent. I can hear something in this area every time I pass the camera through. Yeah, well, what the hell is that? Has Piddle maybe hidden himself? Maybe that's what that sound is. Or is that the sound of Lupus? I'm so confused.
Assume nothing. Objective noted.
I wonder what the next move is.
Alright. So, Lae'zel has been discovered. So has the rest of our party, except for Lupus. So we may as well go in with a lunging bite. With any luck, we get prone. A bit of damage, that's fine. Yeah, why is he making all these noises? Infectious bite. Bite a target and possibly turn it septic. Huh. Okay. That seems like a new ability, actually. Since when has it been like that? I'm not entirely sure.
Still breathing.
We've got
despite
tons
everything.
of initiative here, so I'm going to take our actions immediately. So, hamstring shot seems like a good idea. Nice, and we do just a normal attack. Oh, God, alright. Let's reapply Hunter's Mark. In fact, I should have thrown on Hunter's Mark first. Yeah, I think we just end our turn here. Yeah, we may as we may as well jump in straight away with more melee attacks. And we haven't really used a lot of our superiority die here, so let's do disarming attack. He might just simply die. Nice. Alright. I think this is where we'll call it an episode for now, guys. I know the owlbear is just over here, and I am very happy that we have managed to secure the owlbear. We will need Blue down here to actually speak to it, because obviously he's the only one with speak with animal, so we'll do that when we come back in the next one. But I reckon this has been a pretty decent episode, and all of the strategizing and sort of funneling of enemies has actually paid off really, really well for us in this particular fight, so I'm really happy with myself. Anyway, I am signing out. Hope you enjoyed this one. Drop me a like if you did. As usual, stay true. I'll see you guys in the next one.